this is gonna be my first video, and in this video we're gonna be making a simple laser script. Right now I have a player with a movement script and some obstacles with colliders, and I'll show you why the colliders are important later. But if we go into the game right here, you can see it's looking at the mouse and moving. Since we want a laser, line renderer would probably be the best option. So let's create a new game object, and I recommend whenever you use the line renderer that you use a separate game object from your player. Let's make a new script. It's called laser script. Create that. And I'll just wait for it to load here. Alright. So, to start, let's reference the line renderer. So, public line renderer, and in void update, we're gonna cast a ray, and so, ray cast equals physics 2, since we're in 2D, I'll make it physics 2D, raycast, transform dot position, and in our case it would be transform dot right. Okay. So if you want to if you want it to be relative to like your object's rotation, then you should use transform. But if you want it to always be the same, you can use vector3 dot right. Or so if line render dot set point. So no, line render dot set point. So we're gonna set the starting position to be at our we should also reference the transform of our laser, so we can change like we can change its position or starting position easily. So laser position dot position, and let's set the end position to hit that point. So at the point where it hits something. So if we go back to our game view here, let's put the laser here. Okay, so now if we hit play, we get a laser here, and so basically you can see when it's not hitting anything, it goes back to the origin of the scene, and it's also bright pink. So to fix that, it's a little large, so I'm gonna make it smaller, and for the material, let's just set it to default line material. I'll set the color to red. So to stop, it's happening because if the raycast isn't hitting anything, by default it just goes to the origin of the scene. So what we can do is, if it hits anything, then it makes the line renderer's position, end position, to the point where it hit it. But else, we can just make it go on for we can just make the end position to the right, so it would be transform dot right times 100. You can make this any number you want, but I'll just set it to 100 for now. You could even make a public variable so you can change it in the game view. No, in the inspector. And so now, as we see, it should be just, yeah. So the laser, so if it doesn't hit anything, it just goes to the right. Like if we go to the game view, see, you can see it goes very far. We could probably set it smaller, but I'll just keep it the way it is for now. So right now we don't have any way to turn off the laser. To do this, we can make it so that if input.get key down key code space. Later on, if you're making a game, I would suggest you make them buttons instead of key codes, so the user can actually change them. And so if it's the line render is already visible, well then we would set it to false. Oh wait, here. But if it's not visible, then we can just set it to true. Alright, so at the start we'll just make it not enabled. So if we go into our game view here, if we press space, we can see it becomes enabled, but if we press it again, it becomes disabled. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and yeah.